what did the tomato say to the other tomato when they were crossing the road? No, Ketchup.
Oh.
So we are doing Ketchup today because me and Vol have not been very coordinated the last few months. So we've been playing quite different things. So we're gonna sit here and talk about what we've been doing this past few months and the different things we've been doing this past few months and how we're finding it. And then maybe, I don't know what else. How have you been, VoleMaulder?
I've been okay. I will, though, challenge your assertion there that we have coordinated on at least playing Indica, which we have covered.
And Blade Runner.
And Blade Runner, yeah.
Yeah, but we have played some things that the other person has not played, so we can talk about them a bit.
Yeah. And we were also thinking that perhaps it's better to keep these catch-ups in their own episodes instead of like putting them at the beginning of every episode we do and then spend like half an hour talking about other shit before we get to the point. So
yeah, we have a tendency of, sidetracking.
Yes.
A little bit. So we decided to take the real sidetrack out of the episodes. So it's a little bit neater, and maybe it's not 3 hours every single time that we make an episode.
So we're sidetracking for an entire episode now.
Yeah, it's the sidetrack episode.
We'll probably do these every 6 months or something. Like one
maybe
in the winter and one in the summer.
Yeah, if necessary.
We'll see.
If there is like now, there is not as much coordination in the gameplay as there has been before. We
have some themes that we want to cover, generally speaking, but we don't want to have themed episodes back to back.
Themes. I used to have a Gears of War theme on my Windows laptop.
Ooh, I'm happy for you. I had the Gears of War sticker on my suitcase.
I remember that, actually.
Yeah. I think I still have it.
You do? It's still there? Okay, wow.
Yeah, it was a good sticker.
Yeah, my laptop has loads of stickers, nothing Gears of War.
I don't like putting stickers on my laptops.
I love putting stickers on my shit.
Yeah, I know.
I have a lot of stickers that I want to put on my PS5, and I'm gonna feel that shit. I'm gonna make that.
The
PS5.
only sticker I've put on devices has been an N7 sticker on my Xbox 360.
Lame.
And I had put the Alliance logo sticker on my controller, and that was it.
Speaking of consoles, we have reached an exciting point in our podcast career where we both have PS2s now.
Well, we both had PS2s, just we didn't have them here. Now we have them here.
Now we have them here, and that will inform how the trajectory of this podcast will go on.
So what have you been playing? What have you been up to?
Wait, I want to also say that I have a Wii.
Oh, right, you do.
So you're gonna recommend me some stupid Wii games, probably.
Mm-hmm. I may have already done that.
You know what's great? It's that the Wii's games are pretty cheap.
Yeah.
I got some of the highest Metacritic score games out there for nothing more than like a £5 or a £6, and I'm like, this is great. I have like already multiple just great ones. The only one I paid a bit more, higher, I paid more for Xenoblade because I always wanted to play it, and I'm like, you know what? The Wii probably is like the best place to play it since I have it, so why not?
I don't know if it is the actual best place to play it. In terms of playing the original game, yes.
Yeah, I want to play the original game. There is a remaster in the Switch, but I don't know. I want to make use of my Wii.
Yeah, no, I get it. I like playing stuff on the original hardware anyway, when they were first came out.
What else did I get for it? I got Okami.
Oh, yes. That's nice.
Which I always wanted to play it on the Wii. I'd never wanted to play it elsewhere because I know the motion controls there are fun.
Technically, you could play it with motion controls of the PS3 as well.
I don't have the things for the PS3. The Wii, I got it from my basically mother-in-law.
Okay. Well, you can also play it on the PS4 or PS5 using the touchpad for drawing, just so you know.
I'll still just play it on the Wii.
Oh, it's more fun. I agree, but it can be frustrating because the Wii mode without the Wii Motion Plus add-on, it can be quite inaccurate. I remember at some point when we're still living together, like I was playing some trauma center game or something like this, and you were looking at the pointer of the screen and you were like, dude, what's up? Like, are you okay? And I'm like, what do you mean? Why is your hand shaking so much? I'm like, it's not. it's not very accurate, this thing. So when you try to, like, there are, don't want to spoil too much, but there are sections where you have to draw things really quickly. And if you don't draw them right, nothing happens. And I had at some point given up out of frustration trying to play it on the Wii. So maybe you'll have a better luck. Also, I'm left-handed. You're not. The way I'm used to playing games is controlling movement with my left thumb. So it's very confusing to like switch them around. So I had to basically paint with my right hand, and I'm not very accurate, obviously, not being right-handed. But
yeah, it sounds like it was like a bit like put against you in this. What else I get? I got Super Paper Mario.
Mm-hmm.
I know you love Mario.
Yeah.
Super Mario Galaxy.
That one is a good game.
And Twilight Princess.
That one's a good game as well. I've not finished either.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for the classic ones. There are a couple of GameCube games. It is one that has the GameCube ports and everything on it, which is great. I have some GameCube games that I would like to get, but GameCube games are super fucking expensive. Like I cannot get Wind Waker below like 40 quid.
Right. Wind Waker.
I checked Animal Crossing and it was just nope. Impossible.
Didn't they remaster Wind Waker as well for the Wii U? And then have they also put it out on the Switch or not?
I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know. When I thought I can play GameCube games, the first thing I thought was Wind Waker. Also some Pokemon games that are also extremely expensive. So
okay.
I think
you should have gotten perhaps also Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube instead of the PS2.
Well, I found it on the PS2 for £1 in the charity shop. I was not going to leave it there.
It's fair. Fair enough.
So, you know.
I mean, that's where I played it first couple of times as well, and it didn't like take away from my enjoyment. It's just that it's not the best port.
Whatever.
Anyway. Well, you can play Resident Evil 4 actually on the Wii, which in my opinion is the best version because you also play with the motion controls. I played it there twice and I've enjoyed the hell out of it.
Just gonna play Wii Fit.
Yes. And Grand Slam Tennis.
Fuck yeah.
Did you get that?
I am tempted.
Get it.
But I will wait a little bit to get closer to the payday to make sure that, like, you know, I have a good amount of money left there for something stupid like this.
Because the one you showed me has also the Motion Plus add-on, which will be useful for some games. Like you should also get Red Steel 2 if you can find it.
Red Steel 2. What about 1?
1's it's not good.
Okay. Fuck.
Did you get 1?
No, I did not get Red Steel. All right. Let's stop talking about our Wii.
Mm-hmm.
So, what have you been playing?
I am still playing Silent Hill 2 remake. I am the slowest gamer alive, man, with some games. I'm approaching the end. I'm concentrating a bit more on actually finishing it now. It's one of those games that I want to like truly immerse myself in the atmosphere, and it's very intense. So I only play it like once a week for a couple hours.
Yeah, I find it hard to find a good, quiet, dark evening that, like, you know, there's no one around and I can like just put there and just blast the sound a little bit to play horror games. So I kind of get it. When I played Still Wakes the Deep in the winter, like a couple of months ago or so, like 1 month ago now or whatever. It was because there was no one at home and it was Christmas and I was just with my cat, and so I was just able to just enjoy it like that. But normally horror games are the hardest thing to play.
Yeah.
Here, because like I don't get absorbed in them quite enough if it's not like late at night and there's no one, it's dark and everything, you know. So I get it.
I'm also going through Gears 3 again
Are
with
you?
With a friend, and my partner jumping in and out in the sessions because she's played it before with me. Yeah, I'm going through the whole series of Gears with this friend of mine. So we'll play Judgment next, and then we'll go into 4 and 5. I don't know if we'll play the entirety of 4 because that was quite boring for me. But
yeah, I've heard that 4 and 5 were misses overall.
I mean, Judgment is a bit of a miss in my opinion as well.
I don't know much about Judgment. I never I have not played any Gears of War past 3. I played 3 in like one night with a friend of mine, but I never like got into, you know, video games like journalism or podcast, which is like the form of which I get my news from, you know, your Nextlanders and your Giant Bombs. So I did not fall into the podcast bits when Judgment was released.
Okay.
So I never heard anything about it. I heard that it's there.
Also, you didn't have a 360. Like 360 was my primary console for that generation, and Gears of War was, as dumb as this series is, one of the most fun game series I've played. And I played them all with friends. So 1, 2, 3 is the original studio, and like then Judgment was made by People Can Fly.
Oh, that's the Bulletstorm people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't play badly, but the problem is that it's, I don't know, structure-wise, it has problems. In my opinion, it's weak in terms of the set pieces. Like, it's, I don't know how much you know about the story, plot of Gears.
There's men that are big with small heads. And some people called the Locust, and they are scary monsters, and you shoot them behind the barrier.
So Gears 1 starts with Marcus Phoenix being in prison, and you're you get out and shit happens. So Judgment is a prequel, so it's the trial that the team goes through for events that happened during and around E-Day, if I remember right.
So it's like Ace Attorney?
That would have been interesting. No, it's cutscenes, and then you go and play the events that they're talking about. But the way it's built, it's kind of stage-based with score.
So more arcadey.
It's more arcadey, yes, and you get some wild cards that you can add or modifiers that make it more difficult, like having time limits or having like limitations of what kind of weapons you can use and shit like that. And you can replay them to get like better score and shit like that. So I didn't find it that interesting or enjoyable as the original series.
It doesn't sound too interesting, and also like if the gameplay is not particularly good and the story isn't particularly good, like what is the... It's kind of the Saints Row 4 approach, but at least in Saints Row 4, the story was good.
Yeah, no, this was, to me, it seemed like a complete cash-in at the time. Like the original team like was done with the game, and then Microsoft bought the IP from Epic, and I guess
Microsoft ruining everything.
Yes, pretty much. And then that there was that, and then they put together a coalition. The studio that has made 4 and 5. I've not played 5, but 4 suffered similarly. Like it was dragging on. It was repetitive and too long for its own good, and the tone was off, in my opinion, compared to the original trilogy. So I don't know. I'll go through it again with my friends just to see them all through, and then we'll play 5 just to see where the series is now. I think that's the one that has departed a bit more from the formula, so I'm kind of curious to see what they did, and also because it's the second game of the studio that took the series on to continue it. maybe the first one is like when they still didn't know exactly what to do with it, and then the second one maybe is where they found their feet to like put their own spin on it. So I'm kind of curious from that perspective.
But they were lovely feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
A sexy sax solo. All right. I want to play Gears. I really want to, but Microsoft is iffy right now. It's all like, yeah, you touch Microsoft stuff and you go like, it's a bit gross. I don't want it.
Yeah, I'm doing all I can to just minimize my engagement with anything to do with Microsoft and giving them money. Like I've said it before, like my Game Pass is running out at the end of this year and I'm not going to renew it. And
yeah.
I'll keep the Xboxes because I have like a large library from the 360, not as large from the Xbox One, but I do have some games there from this gen because I got them from reward points. I initially got some games again with points, so I have those. I'm not gonna like completely turn off the consoles, but I'm done.
Yeah, makes sense.
I've been trying to get some games that they put out on the PS5 physically to get them secondhand, so I don't actually give them money. If the next games they put out are only digital, I'm just not gonna play them. It's fine.
Oh well.
They're not that great either, to be honest. They're okay.
What is not that great?
The games they're putting out.
No, I heard Avowed is good. I heard South of Midnight is good.
South of Midnight. Yeah, okay, I've heard some good things about that, but I don't know, we'll see.
I've heard Keeper is good.
I didn't like Keeper.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. I saw it in some top of the year list.
I mean, there are no bad games like Indiana Jones as well. It's decent, but they're okay.
Indiana Jones, I'm excited also because it was it's the studio that made Wolfenstein, the remakes, and I fucking loved punching Nazis in them. So,
Yeah.
And it seems like with Indiana Jones, you will do basically the same.
Yes, it's less of a shooter, which is what makes it more interesting to me. I played a little bit of it, and yeah, you can stealth your way around a lot, which I find enjoyable. The thing with all these games, like, and I'm going to include Wolfenstein in this, although I've only played the New Blood. New Blood? Is that the first one?
I think so. That's the first one.
Yeah. Like, it was fun, but nothing really transformative or, for me, like, outstanding.
I like New Blood. I really like the second one.
Okay. Yeah, and I still need to play that one. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a little bit sad and bummed, especially for Obsidian.
Yeah.
But
based on how it is, I don't know how long this will keep going, like the ownership, but I don't know.
We'll see. Yeah. No, it doesn't look good. Anyway.
No.
Yeah. So the other thing I've been doing is sampling a lot of games on Game Pass to see anything I'm interested in, just to keep a list of stuff to perhaps get on Steam or on PlayStation later on. I'm kind of trying to use it as a rental service, basically, for the remaining 11 months. Maybe finish some stuff. Like one highlight that I wanted to bring up and perhaps put it on our radar for the future is 1,000 Times Resist.
I've heard very good things about it.
I played 2-3 hours, a couple of chapters, and I'm liking it so far quite a lot.
Okay, let's keep it in mind then.
Yeah.
My girlfriend is currently playing a little game called Cozy Caravan. So I've been watching her playing it quite a bit.
What's that?
I showed you the trailer in the Game Awards period.
Oh, yeah, that rings a bell.
And it's the one that you basically have a caravan and you move around and it's being moved by a big bumblebee. And it's very simple. Like, you really don't do much. It's extremely forgiving. There's no fail states or anything. But it is so... I don't know how to explain to you. It was just like, when I was watching her playing, I was just like, this is a vibe. This is cool. Just sitting there, just enjoying the tiny little cute animals and everything.
So do you prefer watching instead of playing it? Have you tried playing it?
I played a bit, but not not consistently. Like I just tried it because right now I'm going through much bigger games, and I was a bit like focused as well with the Blade Runner playthrough, which I struggled at times. So I was not like using I didn't want to use the time on that, but from what I saw, it was a vibe. And currently, that I'm every time I open my eyes to anything that's happening around me, there's like a horrible existential nightmare. That is a good cure. Kind of like how Animal Crossing was when it came out during COVID.
Yeah.
I know that it's not
it
your
was
thing.
interesting what kind of games I played to cope through that.
You played Bloodborne, right?
No. I played Bloodborne during the final months of my postgrad.
Oh, another great time.
Somehow I found it calming. No, I played The Last of Us Part 2 because that came out just as a few months into the pandemic and the lockdowns.
Ugh.
So
Ugh.
I played that, and then what did I play? Can't remember what I played after that. I went through a couple of months of, man, I don't know what to play now. Every day I feel this void that I tend to feel after playing a game that I really, really like. And then I can't figure what to follow it up with. So I don't really remember. I think we were trying to start a podcast back then with Joe.
Yeah, that failed.
Yeah, so I might have been influenced by that. So maybe I played stuff around there.
Maybe.
I think I went into Dark Souls 3 after that.
But you never finished Dark Souls 3.
No, I didn't. I fell off.
Which is surprising because Dark Souls 3, I think it's the one that I played the most out of the whole FromSoft
I
era.
fucking loved what I've played of it. I don't. I'm weird with games. Like I was telling you recently that perhaps we should sit down and do a list of top whatever games that we've not finished. Because I was looking at what I haven't finished, and I'm like, dude, this was so good. Why have I not finished this? This was so good. Why have I not finished this? And it's like, I don't have a good reason. Like you fall off games for good reasons, right? Normally.
No, I have some that I fall off that I like, but I fall off because like something happens and my attention gets like drawn to something else.
I think that's what happens with me as well. Yeah.
Usually if I abandon something and I don't go back to it, it is for a good reason. But there's like a handful of games that I have not gone back to and I feel bad for because they seemed really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talked about Kentucky Route Zero. I really want to play that through.
I'm halfway through that myself as well.
I never finished Silk Song, which is kind of recent, but still I never did, which was pretty good from what I played. So I don't know.
Shit happens.
I could do the list, but I don't think it's gonna be as long as yours because you abandon more games than me, and usually when I abandon games I just don't like them.
I don't abandon them, I pause them
indefinitely. you hiatus them.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe I can do that list and we can kind of try to motivate each other to finish some of those unfinished things like Kentucky Route Zero.
Yeah, I really want to play that, so coming soon, maybe.
Like Death Stranding for me.
Speaking of...
Yeah.
I'm playing Death Stranding 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to start with this one. I really love the first one. It is completely nonsensical, and it has put me... when I was playing it, it put me in a state of mind that was what you were calling the psychological flow when we were talking about the journey and surrounding games.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was one of the most confusing experiences of my life because it was just like a very mismatched and uneven story that was overly serious and dramatic, but at the same time it was also a means for a fanboy that Kojima is to show you his favorite things and his favorite people that he managed to put in the game. And also when I was first playing it, I was just really surprised about how deeply they thought about the concept of, delivering stuff and walking and carrying stuff, and how has been like implemented into gameplay successfully, like in a way that it kept me there for like 90 something hours. And yeah, I was really looking forward to play the second one. I managed to get it, and I started it. To begin with, I think it's the most stupidly beautiful game I've ever played.
Okay.
Like it, especially the environmental art and everything is just phenomenal. And the map is huge and very well defined, and there's like so much stuff on it. And at the same time, it takes about 5 seconds for it to load.
Man, the loading in this generation, especially on the PS5, is amazing.
I mean, I was amazed by it in like Spider-Man and stuff because it looked like fantastic, but this is just something else.
And it's interesting here that like this is the same engine that Horizon is built on.
Also, Horizon was running super fast. Not as fast. The second one, I mean, but yeah.
But there's something in Kojima's team that like, and this goes back to me. I don't know how. For me, I don't know how many of these people are still there and the same. But all the way back to the PS2 era, like their games looked better than anything else.
Yeah,
contemporary. So I don't know. It's, I guess, very good eye for art direction and lighting and framing shit. It's amazing. Because I mean, Horizon looked good. And my reference is the first Horizon, Zero Dawn, and the first Death Stranding on the PS4. And somehow Death Stranding looks even better than Horizon, even though they're the same engine. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's also the design, also the fact that they're going for realism. But like when it comes to the character models, not in general, like there's nothing realistic about it. But you know, they're doing pretty much what I expected, while they're taking like some wild swings with the story and what they're putting on screen. Like me going like, oh, you actually went there, you actually did this. Okay. Right.
Is it still like a combination of like mostly stealth and then some combat sections that you can either optionally enter plus bosses?
It seems so. I have played enough to have 2 bosses, and the boss fights felt way better this time around.
Oh wow, okay.
It seems like combat has taken more of a front seat, or not really more of a front seat, but it has been looked at a little bit more carefully.
Okay.
And it doesn't have this stupid thing of like, oh, did you run a guy over? He's knocked out. He's okay. He's not dead. Which was a little bit dumb. Now it's actually like all surrounding like weapons that are tranquilizing, or they knock people out, like they're not like lethal. And the combat feels a little bit more thought out and more well defined. There's more tools and more customization for you to actually approach it the way you want. So if you want to level up your stealth game, you can. If you want to level up your combat game, you can. It is way more involved, while at the same time giving you way more tools to when it comes to, you know, your deliveries. So
sounds like perhaps he's embraced and leaning a little bit more into the Metal Gear legacy and DNA. Because I got the impression a little bit that in the first one, there might have been a bit of an attempt to separate himself from that, even though it's still, you could still see the Metal Gear under everything to an extent.
Yeah, to an extent you could.
And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. Like, if it gives you more tools, like play more stealthily and it's more involved and there are more systems there, that's great. Because Kojima has always been good at this stuff, or generally his team.
Yeah.
Bosses have always been imaginative and creative.
I think he's embracing the Metal Gear thing. Like, have you watched the trailers that they were showing of Death Stranding 2?
The only one I remember is the one with Troy Baker and that guitar shooting lightning.
Okay, I will not say anything more, but he very clearly is embracing the Metal Gear.
I've tried to avoid like watching stuff because I know I want to play it and I want to be surprised by the madness.
Yeah, I do not know to what extent you're gonna enjoy the first one when you finish it, because it is very indulgent and at times up its own butt. But overall, like whenever I played Kojima's games, I didn't find the stories interesting. I found the meta commentary in them interesting.
Same, yeah.
And that's what it does in Death Stranding as well. And it seems like he's continuing with it here.
Mm.
I'm not gonna tell you anything about the story. Anything at all.
I played enough to know that I like it and I want to finish it, but as you were saying, like something else drew my attention and then I just didn't go back.
That's a shame. I love the first one a lot.
So at some point I'll get back to it. Yeah, it
is a beautiful mess. So, but still.
Have you been playing anything else, or is it just?
Have you been playing anything else?
I've speaking of pausing games for years and then getting back to them, I have gotten back into Pillars of Eternity.
Okay.
This is the playthrough I started in 2014, I think, or 15.
So what did you bounce off from Pillars?
Because of university.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's a good reason. That's a good enough reason.
And then I had restarted it on the PS4 because you had gotten it. And
I had gotten and I bounced off twice from it. And since you're playing it now, I'm going to try to take advantage and play it. But
I didn't quite bounce off because of the game on the PS4. Just the loading was so fucking long that I started getting sick of it. And then I'm like, fuck it. I'll just leave it for a bit and then go back to my original playthrough just to get it through with my original character on the PC. It's more comfortable to play on the PC. But then I don't find it as comfortable and enjoyable to play games on PC, so it was a bit of a barrier to me, like platform-wise. But I really want to play this now, so I've properly gotten back into it. I'm playing once a week or something for 2-3 hours, so it's going to take a while, but I'll do it.
I'll try as well, but no promises.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Like, I remember that the story was not quite sticking with me. Like, I was not finding the premise particularly interesting when I was starting it. And also I remember that the combat and the overall gameplay was just like really not sticking with me, and I really hated the post-start kind of
So yes,
approach.
This is not my favorite type of RPG either. Like the Baldur's Gate games were like that as well, like the first two. I don't like this real time with turns and pausing. I play this game with no shame on story mode, because that is what I really enjoy about this game. Exploring the world, doing all the role-playing in terms of dialogue, and unlike you, I've clicked with the setting and the story. Something to know, though, is that they're working on a patch to add proper turn-based combat, like in Baldur's Gate 3 and what are they called? Divinity Original Sin games. So maybe that will be more to your style for combat?
Maybe, but when is this patch going to be around? Because if I want to try and coordinate with you, I'm going to...
It should be coming within the next few months, I hope. It's in beta now, so...
potentially it could, if they released it for the consoles as well. Potentially.
That I do not know.
We will see. I will give it one more shot, but again, no promises. I don't even remember what happens in it. Like, I just don't remember. Just remember nothing.
I want to play this, and I want to play Pillars 2, and then play Avowed, finally. So that's my goal there. Let's see how long it'll take me to get there. 10 years later.
A while. It will take you a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you been playing anything else?
Yes. I did play something else. I also broke a promise or a vow that I made for myself in one of our previous episodes.
What was that?
I got a platinum.
Oh, yes. But did you chase it, or did that just happen organically?
It was a step away, and also it was involving things that I would do anyway. So
Okay.
it was organic, like it just happened naturally by itself.
Then that's okay. If you didn't go out of your way and didn't suffer for it, I accept it.
No, I
What
did
was
not
the game?
Astrobot.
Oh, okay.
My beautiful partner, she got it for me for Christmas, and I let out a small gasp when I got it. I was like, and I loaded it immediately. Holy shit! Is it good? If you thought the Astro's Playroom was good, fuck me, this is something else.
I'm so looking forward to playing this game eventually.
Like it is like you're a child on LSD in a playground, and the playground has the best toys and games.
And they're all PlayStation characters.
And they're all PlayStation characters. Like that's the thing. I'm someone that references tend to annoy me a lot. I tend to be very annoyed by member berries and like.
Yes, you were complaining a lot about it in the last episode. Yeah.
Yes, but somehow this is charming and it works. Probably it's because they're very like that. It's basically the point of this whole series. And I have an attachment with what they're riffing on. Like no spoilers here. Of course, there's gonna be like shit from God of War and Horizon or whatever. Like,
I mean, anyone could guess this.
Like, it is really charming to see them like having like a take on this shit in their own magical way, and having a level based game that is very just colorful, enjoyable, energetic, like has like a shit ton of variety. And like so much stuff on screen that looks so beautiful, and the haptics work so nicely. And this time they did not make my hands super stiff after I was playing them.
You've been working out.
No, I think it was like a little bit less aggressive in the trigger pushing one.
Okay.
I just cannot describe how joyful this whole experience is.
Yeah, I mean, Astro's Playroom was like that for me. And it's a free game bundled with a console, and it's one of the most fun I've had with a game. So
I am very confident that this one will take its place for you. Like it will be like the step up.
Yeah, I'm expecting like that one was like a very, very long demo essentially, and this is the actual game. So,
yeah, and it was free. You know, Nintendo. The demo for the console was free and very good,
like they used to do for the Wii as well.
Nintendo with your Switch 2, you want me to pay 10 quid for your demo? It's so stupid, like why would you do that?
It is corporate greed, one might say. I don't know, I've heard this term, I don't know what it means.
It did make me not rage, but there was one level that in Astrobot that I got really intense about.
Okay. Can you speak about it all without spoiling it?
It is the last final secret level for your last bot that you collect, because you collect bots in it like in the first game. And you basically need to do a perfect run. Like a perfect 100% perfect run for about 4 or 5 minutes. If you make any mistake, you start from the beginning, and it's not easy. Or I'm getting older and worse at video games. I don't know, but it felt hard, and I was always like, I have been extremely busy over January, so when I was playing it, I always had like a half an hour gap that I could play the game. So like sitting down and trying to play this level, I was not getting the focus that I needed quite straight away. Like, and so I was like failing. So it took me like 2 or 3 sittings of like 20 minutes to half an hour to actually go through it.
I don't think it's because you're getting old and getting worse at video games, but I think it might have to do with getting old and having less patience for this kind of gameplay.
Oh no, I had patience. Like I was quite patient because I was not only was I giving it the time, being like, look, I'm gonna sit here and try this. If I see I get distracted, I'm just gonna try another time.
Okay, yeah, that's the best way to do this. Yeah.
And then when I saw myself like getting a little bit frustrated, I was like, okay, let's take a break. Let's move away. And then, of course, like how it happens always with things that I'm stuck. One day I just turn it on, I beat it on the first try, and I'm like, what? Why do it work now? Why did I do it now and I did not do it like the 20 other times that I tried like the last 2 days? But it was funny because I was playing it and getting like really focused, and my partner would come and ask me like something with shh, not now. I keep focusing.
And of course, that already has broken your focus. So that run is done.
Yeah, and the only time I actually managed to do it was when she was not around. Well,
that actually might give you a bit of a clue of why I enjoy racing games.
Because distractions are okay with them?
No, it's because you're basically chasing a perfect run.
Oh.
And it needs like intense focus, and you need to kind of nail everything in order, and it has the potential of getting you into a state of flow that is quite amazing in that regard.
Okay. I mean, they still sound boring.
But was that boring, the thing that you were doing?
No, because I was playing a little character and I was jumping between things, and there were robots that were trying to kill me. And
yeah, but what was it that made it compelling and challenging and enjoyable? Not. I'm not talking about like the themes or the setting. You strip it down to the process of it.
I mean, it's the same thing with Dark Souls. At the end of it, if you manage to do something hard, you're just like, oh yeah, cool, I did it.
Yeah.
I did Ornstein and Smaug without getting damage.
It's not quite the same as like if you're like doing time trials, for example. It's not quite like that because the track or the stage is the same. But if it's a race, for example, you still have to react to stuff, and so there's something really enjoyable in that, getting to that zone of nailing a run, in the same way that I guess nailing something like that where you have to do like a 5-minute stage without messing up anything.
Nail zone.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I'm in the nail zone. Don't talk to me now. I'm in the nail zone.
Yeah. Have you played anything else recently?
I have done a bit of so late last year was the 20th anniversary of the Xbox 360, right?
Sure.
Yeah, came out in November 2005.
I was 11. No, 12.
Yeah.
I think? No. What? Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was 20. So I didn't have the time and the focus when it was around that time. And I think at the time also I was pretty, I don't know, had a lot of negative energy towards Microsoft. So I didn't quite partake in let's go and reminisce about the Xbox 360. But during the Christmas holiday, I did a bunch of that. So I went and just revisited a bunch of old 360 games and played like about an hour each. I got some achievement on Oblivion just to, because I got, like, this is completely stupid. It's completely stupid, and I'm like completely openly admitting it here. I was approaching the 100,000 gamer score mark.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm like, I want to get the 100,000 with an Xbox 360 game from the launch window, like the first 3 games I had on 360. So it wasn't the achievements that I have left on Gears of War are kind of impossible at this point because they're competitive multiplayer shit, or like intense grind. So I'm like, It's okay. I'm just gonna go and do some questing around Oblivion, as I do occasionally. I still playing the save I have had from 2007 on the 360. I've not completed that Oblivion run, so I went and played a bit, and then it happened, and I'm like, yeah, my life is sad.
I want to play. I want to play Oblivion.
Yeah.
I want to play the remaster, but then like there's also this like sliminess that we talked about before. I don't.
Yeah, it's not. That is a remake. It's not even a remaster. They remade the game in the Unreal Engine.
That, sure.
So I don't know how good it is. I don't know if the vibe has changed. I don't know. I don't know anything. I've not played it. I might try it before Game Pass runs out, just for curiosity. I know that is out physically on the PS5, so perhaps I'll get at some point there if I want to restart the playthrough. But yeah, I'm still enjoying that game. It's bad. It's terrible. It's a weird thing. Like I love the exploring the environments and everything, and I like the variety in the environments, because like Skyrim is better in everything basically compared to Oblivion, but it's a bit more. It's a bit less varied in ecology than Oblivion is. But then, as soon as I come across an NPC, it's like that world is populated by 5 nerds LARPing.
Yeah, it does. Well, I haven't played Oblivion to its like to the end. I've played Skyrim, but even with Skyrim, it feels like you're speaking with very maladjusted and socially inept individuals.
But at least there's a bit more variety in voice actors. It's not like 3 people voicing everyone. Because that is what Oblivion is.
Yeah, I don't know how it is with the remake. I see that the price for used copies is not bad, and I'm like, oh shit! I think that is my next one after Death Stranding 2. So
yeah, fair enough. If you do that, I might get it as well and play a bit so we can talk about it.
Sure. I mean, I'm more than interested in revisiting this. You know, back when Bethesda was not a joke.
I mean, no, like Oblivion when it came out was quite a mind-blowing experience.
Skyrim posted like a shit ton of bound. Like it was a very new experience, even if it was goofy and silly. But like it was the like very informative for open world games now. But after Skyrim, Bethesda did not do very well.
No. You played Fallout 4, right? I haven't really.
Yeah, I did. I finished Fallout 4. It's probably my least favorite Fallout game I've played, competing with 3. My favorite being New Vegas, and then 2, and 1. I never finished 1. I think
I never played the old ones. 1 and 2.
2 was fantastic. 2 I really liked. But also like one of the very few games that I played on the PC before I met you. So, but yeah, I don't know if anything can compare to New Vegas. Honestly, for me, it was such a good game.
It was. I wish I could have finished it, because I've tried to play it twice. I think I may have mentioned this before, but both times the main quest broke.
Yeah, yeah. There's a very big bug that does it, and I think for me as well, when I try to revisit it, it's going to be on a PC with a couple of mods that fix these things. So yeah, we'll see when. Yeah. We'll see when.
If they remade that in a new engine and fixed all that shit, I would definitely play it. I'd be all over it.
I have a feeling that they will not.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
At least they will not start. If they do, they will not start with this. They would start with 3.
Yeah, I've not really followed the TV show either, and I don't know. Like, if they would have done something, they would have done it by now, I think.
So the TV show, surprisingly, is good.
Is it?
Yeah, they're not following anything from the game. It's just the universe that they're getting inspiration from. They made original characters. They gave them enough personality. And they kept the quirk and the humor of like the basically what New Vegas introduced in it, and it works.
So is it more Fallout 3 or more the Fallout New Vegas, or is it like a mix? What is it?
It's, what do you mean? The feel?
Yeah.
I would say closer to New Vegas, because New Vegas had a sense of humor, and Fallout 3 was at times too self-serious.
It was a little bit, yeah. Or at least that's how I remember it. That one I have actually finished.
And I did not like Fallout 3 too much, to be honest. Or 4. Like, I did not... Like, it felt like they were losing the point of what makes Fallout game, like, good.
The thing is, I didn't go into those games having any sense or preconceived notion about what Fallout is. All I kind of expected was Oblivion / Skyrim, but post-apocalyptic, and that's kind of what it was, and I was fine with it.
Kinda. There is a lot of smart shit in Fallout 2, a lot of like capitalist like commentary. Oh no, I mean commentary on capitalism, not them being capitalists and having commentary on things. But the thing is that with the third one, it seems like they started being like, oh look, you can blow their heads off and there's blood, bah! And the story was crap. So I was like, this is not it. And then when New Vegas was around, that was like, oh yeah, this is it. This is good.
The difference being that was made by Obsidian.
Yeah. And then 4 tried to be more like New Vegas. So yeah, I guess in that aspect, I like 4 a little bit more than 3. But still, it was, I don't know.
I played a bit of 4 and then I completely bounced off when the base building started. If they didn't have that in, I might have continued playing, but...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's not my thing at all. Like, I don't enjoy that kind of gameplay.
Yeah, it was very unnecessary. I don't know what they were trying to do with it. Like, it's more fun to just explore in these games and like go into weird fucking wacky old vaults that something wrong happened in them and investigate them. That's fun. That's the fun bit.
Yeah, I mean, I can see them trying to do something new, to not just do another game that is just the same but prettier graphics. But yeah, it wasn't for me. I don't know. Maybe it was good for the people that it was for, so I'm not going to judge it as a bad game. It's just I bounced off because that is... it's like oil to my water.
But I mean, you said to do something new, but when they were making that, they included a new form of gameplay, but they did not focus on enriching the one that already make Fallout good, which was like dialogue options and stuff.
No, they made that worse, actually.
Yeah, they went to Mass Effect. Like your options that you had was like, be sarcastic, but you don't understand what kind of sarcastic. Like, were you be mean sarcastic or no sarcastic? Like, very shit with the options.
Because Mass Effect wasn't that. Like, they went to Mass Effect style, like dialogue wheels, but they went to the bad BioWare style of that dialogue, which was Dragon Age 2.
Yeah, basically. Basically. Well, yeah, I don't know. I would watch Fallout if you have access to it. Like, it's a good show.
Okay. So I guess that's all we've been playing. Have we forgotten anything?
I finished Dispatch, but I'm waiting for you to play it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we're not talking about talk about Dispatch because we're gonna talk about it later. So yeah.
I'll get around to it eventually.
Fucking move.
Well, I've got some Sand Hill to get through.
Sand Hill. It's a Dune. That's called a Dune. Are you playing the Dune online game?
Yeah, I've gotten into MMOs lately. I'm gonna pivot all my gaming into that. I'm gonna get back. I'm back. I was never into WoW, but
Whoa!
Maybe it's time to.
Whoa! Was ESO considered an MMO?
Yes.
Oh, well, there you go. I've gotten into MMOs in my lifetime. Played Elder Scrolls Online.
I guess that's the most of MMOing I've done as well. So.
Yes,
Although I played it mostly as either a single player or just co-op with you. I didn't really engage with the MMO with a massively multiplayer side of it.
Well, I did. I guess we're gonna talk about it in a future episode. So
yeah. Because I wanted to talk to you about that experience. Yes,
to me?
I wanted you to talk to me about that experience. To the people out there.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't know. I have been trying to collect my favorite songs of last year, but that's not gaming stuff. So
no,
nothing new. That's it. That's all the games.
Cool.
For now.
Well, we have been doing some stuff. It's just not coordinated, so we can't really have an episode about them. So we have an episode where we just slobber. We just throw them all together.
Slobbering.
Yeah.
A slobbering episode with slobber all over it.
Whether this is a good style of episode to have, I don't know. You let us know, listeners.
Yeah.
Do you like this kind of stuff?
Do you like fillers?
No, I think it's like if I was following someone, this would have been kind of interesting and low-key background listening. And I would prefer it if it was on its own thing rather than stuck at the beginning of other themed or...
Yeah, to be like, get to the point finally. Come on. So we get like one that's like freeform, like go for whatever, just speak.
Yeah.
So, we got it out of our system. Going back.
So if someone wants to skip that, they can skip it. If they want to listen to it, they can listen to it. But yeah, like I would rather keep the other episodes a bit more focused, and then we occasionally do this.
Yeah, otherwise they become 4 hours long.
Also, we want to try to coordinate more, like play a bit more intentionally, same stuff, schedule our stuff a little bit better. Because we did enjoy that last year when it happened. And part of what we wanted to do with this podcast was to kind of motivate us to play some things more in a more focused manner. So, yeah.
Yeah, we will be introducing how we're going to be doing this in the near future. So keep an eye out for that.
We have some ideas for some series of stuff.
Serious series, you would say.
But
of course, if you have any recommendations, don't hesitate to write us at
podcast@voleandottergames.com.
Thank you everyone for joining us.
Well, thank you Beppis as well for not interrupting this recording process.
Yeah, he's probably just watching my girlfriend cook right now and trying to get any scraps.
We'll be back in 2 weeks with something else.
Something completely different.
Something more focused on this.
Something daring. Something shocking. Revolutionary.
Oh, are we already milking stuff?
I like milkshakes.